3. Hey, what is up, everyone? We're gonna replay MSQ here for Aether. It's about time I replay MSQ for at least one of them. I miss my wife, and more importantly, I need expert roulette back. I really just need expert roulette back. So we're gonna go ahead and start playing Patch. My wife. It's my wife. It's a date. Who cares about Vitra? I'm going. It's a date. Nice. You know, anything for my wife. Promptly dies. You know, this is actually one of the greatest opening cutscenes in a patch. Let's eat some curry, yeah. Chillin', we're just chillin'.
My usual, please. But with this spice.
Of course, Zero. It would be my pleasure. Well now, this is enough to make a whole kettle of your special curry.
I don't need that much.
Rest assured, it's easy enough to make a serving just for you. Or we could make the
You know what they
kettle
say,
and
sharing is
share
caring.
it.
Kill everyone and Red's
There
at
would
hand.
be enough not only for your companions but other diners as well. I dare say everyone will be delighted.
Very well. A full kettle, then.
Excellent. We'll prepare it at once. And for your excellency and our esteemed adventurer, are you happy to try a bowl of Zero's curry? We can make yours milder if you prefer.
I'm a big kid. I can't eat spicy food.
Offer, I cannot fully appreciate the flavor with this vessel. Another time, perhaps. Do not hold back on my account, my friend. Eat and enjoy.
Die. Understood.
Understood. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
We always sit at this table. Has anyone else realized that?
It gladdens me to see you taking to life in LXVIII, Zero. In the area of our cuisine, not least of all. Spicy dishes have long been favored in our sultry clime for their ability to whet the appetite and cool the body. Of course, spices also have the effect of preserving foods, which makes them highly coveted in foreign lands. All of this has given rise to a thriving spice industry, and the wealth it brings has allowed our nation to prosper while maintaining its neutrality.
Yeah.
So you trade your spices? Seems rather more complicated than trading in Aether.
In the beginning, this land was no more than refuge for me. But now it is my home, and the people of LXVIII my beloved children. Together, we build this vibrant nation. And naught would please me more than to
All
show
about
it
that,
to my
oh
sister
man.
one day.
Vibrant. Rubicante said the same when he described this world. A reminder of all that has been stolen from us. What many who remember doubtless yearn to take back.
Our home is a lost cause. Our only choice to begin anew. In this world, where we may reclaim
They just
our
wanna die.
mortality.
Nonetheless, it's wrong to damn another to save yourself. As I told Rubicante, as I found myself moved to speak, I still do not understand what made me feel this way, nor what compels you mortals to help one another. But I hope to someday.
I mean, honestly, at this rate, Zero's got more character development than, like, half these characters. So yeah, you're gonna understand before you know it. I mean, truly understand the
We
concept
too
of
hope
trust.
that you will find the answers you seek. What is going on?
What's happening?
Compliments of Mistress Zero, the Satrap's honored guest. We are serving a special curry for anyone who wishes to partake. But be warned, it is not for the faint of heart.
Oh, by all means, I'd welcome the challenge.
Sisters have mercy. The smell alone is...
Promptly dies.
It burns! It burns!
To better maintain the facade, the alchemists ensured that my vessel was capable of consuming food.
Imagine making curry and just everyone dies.
However, I fear Zero's curry would test the limits of their design.
Apologies for the delay. Please relax and enjoy your meal.
Relax. I don't have time for that. I've been waiting for this.
Just look at it, unsuspecting curry.
Come. Let's replenish our ether.
Just look at that. I love this game. And then we promptly die. Oh. Oh. Mixed up. What's the point of my replay?
I trust you have eaten your fill. I shall have Merit prepare a meal for us to take to Estinian. I suspect he too is overdue a replenishment. By this hour, he will have retired to his chambers at Magaduta. Come, let us pay him a visit.
Can't believe they made the artwork real. That's how we killed everyone in this room. Can't believe it's also above. Spicy circulation 12. I mean 22. Reforged by the flames of truly challenging curry. I can't eat spicy food to save my life. I would die. Like, genuinely. Can't believe they made this artwork real.
Estinian, are you there? We've brought something for you.
Enter.
Squid masala from the Mehane. I thought you might enjoy it.
Masala, eh? I prefer my squid dried. But I'm sure it won't disappoint. My thanks. Idle as I am in our sorceress's absence, I see. I can't offer much in the way of entertainment, but make yourselves comfortable.
Shall we disrobe as well?
It's how innocent she asks. Should we also strip?
No, no. We simply caught our friend unprepared. He will make himself presentable at once, I am sure.
Should we strip? Get a shirt on! Chillin' with the gang.
At last. We've been looking for you.
My friends! Tell me, were you able to devise a way to
I actually
return
don't
to the
want to go back
13th?
to the 13th. It's not going to be fun.
I believe so. It required a visit to the moon, where I took the opportunity to enlist Oriange's assistance.
Ishtola hath told me all. I should be glad to help you free Asgard and put an end to
So you're a
Golbez's
miss.
dark plot.
If Rubicante spoke true, both Golbez and Ashdaya are on the moon.
They're on the red moon.
13th. Unlike here in the Source, however, we have no means of making the journey from the surface of the star itself. The technology simply does not
I beg to
exist.
differ. I have a lunar whale.
Therefore, I propose that we employ a gate to deliver us directly to our destination.
Is such a feat possible?
In theory. Having once been a single hole, the Source and its reflections share striking similarities in geography. And according to a certain someone, who unceremoniously whisked us away to the first, the same locations across the worlds are intrinsically bound.
You know, we're never gonna let Catboy live it down that he yoinked us over.
All of which is to say, were we to pass through a gate on the Source's moon, it should lead us to the moon of the 13th.
I don't want to go to the moon of the 13th. No, actually, it's a bad idea.
Of course, there is the risk of Voidsent gaining entry to our world. Thus did I decide to seek Urianger's counsel.
Both the Watcher and the Loporrits are aware of our proposed endeavor. While they are yet deliberating precautionary measures, they have pledged their full cooperation.
You've been busy. I presume you've also found a way to open this gate.
Aether.
Be it in Radzat-Han or Sharlayan, scholars have long cast their gaze unto the endless dark of the void.
It's a nice place. It's my boy Unikal home.
And so, with Harnish insights to augment our knowledge, we have indeed conceived of a promising plan to pierce the veil. A plan I am confident will succeed, precisely because the moon is our stage.
You know, did anyone ever consider this was actually just a really bad idea in general? Maybe we shouldn't kill Golbez.
The preparations will be extensive, and we will require vast quantities of ether.
So much ether.
After all, our gate must be large enough to accommodate another great worm.
Zeramis!
My proposal entails delivering copious amounts of ether to the Tower of Babel in Garlemald.
Copious. Just copious.
As you will recall, Fandaniel used the structure to destroy the Brand's imprisoning Zodiac.
Yeah, did anyone consider that, like, that would actually...
And we, in like manner, will use it to channel ether to the moon, and thereby open our gate.
I see. Then we shall need someone on the moon for the necessary rituals.
Just so, Your Excellency. I intend to head back anon for that very purpose, as well as to help devise our strategy to deal with invading Voidsent. Along with our lunar allies, we will once again require the assistance of your alchemists, Nidana not least of all. May I trouble you to serve as their escort?
Fine by me. The room was beginning to feel constraining.
What a mood.
For my part, I shall oversee the requisite tasks on the star. Might I prevail upon you for your
Did anyone
assistance?
consider this could all go downhill? Wife. Go team!
If all are in agreement, then let us set to work. We'll open our gate.
No we won't.
Golbez.
Well, stop, Golbez. Sure we will, besties. Sure we will. Ha 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 ha. What a funny concept. Look at the moon, it's so pretty. The Dark Throne. Yeah, no one ever saw this coming, right? Oh, all the bad things that can occur. Haha, we're gonna stop Golbez, alright, in this patch. Haha. Zero, I'm besties with the entire world. Nothing bad happens in this patch. Ha 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 ha. My wife. Grab Aether. And go. We can't just take the Aether from the world, because that would be bad. I like how they comprised this plan, but didn't think to ask for permission first. Oh yeah, we need to get Aether and, and use the Tower of Babel. We didn't ask for permission, but we're gonna, try to use them anyway. We didn't ask for permission. I mean, yeah, it's kind of raining right now, but it's pretty nice. Needing permission is nothing straightforward in this world, no. Okay, I need to, like, stare at this with extreme intensity. Hi, Ojika. Lala felt a male Vera height.
Well now, if it isn't two of my dearest friends. As for the other two, I don't believe we've had the pleasure.
Zero is my wife. Pay her
Not
no
in
mind.
this vessel, perhaps. 'Tis I, Vashan. Though, you are welcome to call me Vritra, if you prefer.
Dragon.
Pay me no mind. I merely accompany them.
That's my wife.
I pray you forgive us our intrusion. If you are occupied, we shall call again anon.
It's quite all right. We've just finished swapping all our secrets anyway. Erenville occasionally comes and shares the latest Gleaner gossip, you see.
Oop, you see. Sorry,
From
Dex, way too
forgotten
fast.
ruins to mysterious relics. If there's aught that might be of interest to the students, he kindly lets us know.
What a guy.
Alas, I must soon depart on an expedition. As I may be away for an extended period, I wish to give Kryl fair warning. Hence my visit today.
I see. There are specimens that want for procuring, I presume?
Ha 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 ha, no.
No, it isn't guild ship business, but rather...
Go home.
Homecoming.
Yeah.
But
We
enough
know what
about
that
me.
means.
You have business too, yes? And I'm in the way.
Far from it. As a matter of fact, we should be grateful if you could stay and share your knowledge of the nearby isles with us. We seek a means to travel to the Void. There, a man named Golbez plots to
So
invade
TLDR,
our
what we've
world.
been doing these last 3
A man
patches.
who even now holds my sister hostage.
I've been placing the world in danger again! I've been placing the world in danger again.
To that end, we require a great quantity of ether, which we understand may be had on the Isle of Ham. We came in the hope of exploring how it might best be procured.
An invasion from the 13th. Must the stakes
Kryle's
always
had
be
it with
so
these.
dramatic?
Kryle's had it with his dramatic stakes of every expansion.
You have a knack for finding trouble.
I think I just make it worse, actually. We make it
If
worse.
Gleaners collected world-ending crises, you could make quite a name for yourself.
Can
in
I
our
get
profession.
paid for this? How many times have I almost doomed the world?
It's true the Isle of Ham is a veritable font of Aether, but as it's under the Forum's direct jurisdiction, only a privileged few get to set foot there. I myself haven't.
So if we want to help ourselves to the Isle's Aether, we'll need to secure the Forum's permission.
Yay, paperwork.
Very well. The students of Baldessian recognize your endeavors as combating a grave threat
I
to
make
the
it
world.
worse.
As representative, I hereby pledge our full
See,
assistance.
Golbez right now isn't the most dangerous, because he doesn't have zero
Now
miss.
that it's official, you may leave the politics and paperwork to me. Our operations remain small, but we shouldn't meet any undue resistance.
We are truly grateful.
Dude, battle that paperwork.
If I may. According to the original plan for the Exodus, ether collected from the Isle of Ham was to power the Ark. Art thou perchance familiar with the logistics of this endeavor?
I don't know anything about that, I'm afraid. Nor do I think any Gleaner would. You might have better luck asking someone involved with the Ark's construction. Margaret, for instance. She's a researcher in Charley and Hamlet. I met with her for a job recently, and she mentioned working on the Ragnarok's propulsion system. You could do worse than to seek her out while awaiting the Forum's verdict.
We may well do just that. Our gratitude for thine advice, and may this threat be but a memory.
I make it
upon thy
worse.
return.
You're quite welcome. Now then, if you'll excuse me.
I best start drafting our petition. Go on and find your researcher. I'll contact you as soon as we've made progress.
Let us leave matters here to Mistress Kryle, and hie ourselves to Labyrinthos.
I'm still mad you can't officially see Graha in this patch. I mean, you can unofficially see him, but...
Right then, time to put our best foot forward.
Knock this paperwork out of the park. Can I get that close-up of it?
Oh. A pity
Someone
you
already-
can't tidy yourself. I should have had Ishtola enchant you when I had the chance.
I wish all my stuff could magically clean itself. Tackle that paperwork like a champion.
And what have we here?
It's an invitation to frickin' Maricidia. Yeah, that's definitely...
Later, Kryl. Later. You've work to do.
Too soon. Too soon. Patch too soon, probably. We know. We know it is. We know because someone already got it out of the game file. There's a dragon symbol on it. Or rather, it looks a lot like a... like an FF reference. Let's be lazy. And before Pengu, you're always lazy! My wife! Zero, I am friends with the entire... well, no, I'm friends with Eorzea. We haven't actually been to the entire world yet. It is Maricidia. Dancing on the knife edge of failure, ha ha ha. Totally sane researcher. Wife. I've been on vacation and you haven't. What is a vacation, actually? Well, I have Island Sanctuary, so I suppose I do know. Wife. What's a vacation? Oh hey, this should be different since I've done Pandemonium. We need to borrow your ether tanks so that we can power up the Tower of Babel so we can go to the moon where I will inevitably fuck things up further. Accordance with procedural motions. My backside is immaculate. Look, it's your boss. Does he just not even bring up Pandemonium? Kill things. I can kill things. They owe me far more. You're just not even gonna bring it up? Fortunately, you're just not even gonna bring it up? He brings up Pandemonium if you haven't finished it, but if you finish Pandemonium, it seems he just doesn't even mention it. Well, okay then. I see how it is. The
Bound for
gang.
the Isle of Harm. You look like the ones Master Fortuno told me to expect. If you're ready to depart, then so am I. Just say the word.
Is something the matter?
I did recruit one other to our party, but he is late to arrive.
Thankard, stop being late.
Forgive me my delay.
Thancred? 'Tis good to see you.
If it isn't Varshan. They do grow up so quickly. Urianger tells me we have a host of exciting new tribulations to face.
Isn't it fun almost dimming the world and getting the gang together to fix my mistakes?
And you must be Zero. I've heard all about your daring do in Garlemald.
It's my wife.
A pleasure.
There's the hat thing that we know and love.
Apart from strengthening our company with his redoubtable skill at arms, Thancred may also serve as a mentor in those matters that trouble thee. I speak of the intangible forces which bring souls together. Thancred is possessed of experience both unique and insightful that I am sure he would gladly share with thee. Thou needst but ask.
I'm not scared of the Aether font. It's sea polar bears. Thancred is very unique. Time to detrust, like always, and take the gang. Okay, I defo remember all of the mechanics in this dungeon. I actually have run it on expert a few times. The true reason we're doing this now, he needs expert. Look, it's polar bears. And things trying to kill me. Oh no, is Thancred inherently useless in this? Because we don't have Urianger. Oh, I'm playing under a new hotbar. This should be fun. I'm playing under a new hotbar. Thancred, I want to see if we can do this. I want to see if we can do this. I am playing under a new hotbar right now. How do I even play Astro? This happens every time I play MSQ. I'm like, how do I play Astro again? Oh, bad. definitely remembers. This happens literally every time. What are they even fighting? Which one are they killing? Deeper, deeper. It's not to get the melee card. I kind of remember how to play Astro. This happens seriously every time, because I never play Astro unless it's from MSQ. I should play Astro more. If it didn't break my fucking hand. Bankard actually might be useless. Because I don't think he can do the good breaker abilities because we don't have advantage on the party. Let's look at the polar bears again. Gotta stay focused. But polar bears. There's no real advantage to doing it this way.
No mercy.
In a party full of melee, I am getting no melee card. There is something funny about this game. He's fine. Bankard is well under control here. I'm just a cocky pengu. And there we go. In a party full of melee, I get no melee card.
You're mine. You're mine.
You know what they say, in order to get something done, you just really have to complain.
No mercy. You're mine.
See, nailed it. Perfectly fine. I definitely know how to play Astro well. They said lying to themselves. Oh, fuck you, redraw. What in the world, really? I come up to this every time. What in the world even is this thing? Honestly. Zero is asking, the real questions. Hang on. Okay.
Prepare yourself. My turn.
You forced my hand. You forced my hand.
That's far enough.
Auto run. Auto run. Do you play Astro?
No mercy.
Bro, I am trying to cast here.
You're mine. You're mine.
Insert the Xenoblade 3 joke I could make right here with Aether Slide. I really gotta play Astro more often. Ow. Anchor, do your job.
This will hurt.
Out of my way!
Vanguard can't do the Gunbreaker abilities, that's why he's kind of sucking. He can't really do the Gunbreaker abilities, because you need your Solar Riange for him to do that. Why did they have to give him the job that requires a specific person in the party? Because this guy can't do magic. Why did you pick the magic tank then, you idiot?
My turn.
This will hurt.
Insert the Xenoblade joke I could make with the slide. Teehee. Play Xenoblade 3, it's currently on sale. On the eShop. I just love Zero. There's like nothing to like not love about her.
My turn.
That's far enough.
Sure, I'm gonna have to fight Golbez, aren't I, under Astro? I fought Golbez twice. Once in MSQ, once in Roulette. Hoping to have my Astro skills back before you know it. I really haven't played this job since. And I'm playing under new-ish hotbar. Since I played MSQ the last time. I forgot to use divination.
That's far enough.
Oops.
You forced my hand. You forced my hand. I am of the first brood. You're mine.
Martyr.
Just another beast in the end. Just another. Oh Lord, I have aggro. seems such a cocky healer. He was fine. Which one are we fighting? I try to target the same enemy. That's easier said than done. Easy peasy. Now, I learned this is indeed a Final Fantasy IV reference. Mapping the realm. Do. It's an FF4 reference. Finally Fantasy. It's gonna try. Charge. I know this fight. They lied to themselves.
No mercy.
You just gotta watch out. Thinkerton and AoE. Scratch that Thinkerton too. Well, tank privilege. Trying to stay with my friends. It's hard to do Earthly Star when we're just moving all the time. And it has occurred to me I did this without using my 90. Can use it at the end. Which one of you is trained LB? Oh, it doesn't matter. One of them LB. It doesn't matter. That's wife buff. You know, I buffed Zero the entire time. Vitra, you don't get no buffs. Only my wife does. Hey, that wasn't so bad for playing Astro in a dungeon for the first time since whenever we did MSQ on Aether last time. That took a bit longer than I thought it would, though. Actually, it takes about as average trust run. I'm just not very good at Astro and dungeons right now. We'll get the hang of it. They said, lying to themselves. Because, no, they would not. Right. Onwards and upwards. Look at us standing before just the ether.
Much obliged for clearing the way. We'll get to work at once. Filling these up will take a good while. I appreciate it if you stood watch till we finished. I ain't getting chewed to chum by some ether-bloated bugger. Oh, by the by, where were you planning on putting these to use? We could deliver them by airship, see? Provided it ain't too far.
We would need them transported to Galem, to the Tower of Babel.
Ah, that's a long old journey. Too long for a direct flight. Tell you what, we'll send them over with the scheduled shipment of provisions headed
It's
that
scheduled. Fucking Europeans.
I'll make
Every game,
as soon as
every
we get
time.
back. Save some poor chocobos having to drag this lot through the snow.
You have our thanks. We shall not forget your generosity.
The offers to do paperwork for us. Thanks.
Everything seems to be proceeding apace. I dare say you would have been fine without me.
No, sorry, Thinkred. We needed someone to be our tank. shitty as a
Why
tank
would you
you
say
may be.
such a thing? You were not
Time for a
bound by
moment with
contract
Zero.
or the threat of force, and you gain no advantage by
Why would you
devaluing
say,
your own
you would have been
contribution.
fine without me?
Yet you must be bound by something to speak thus. What is it?
Teaching Zero people.
What binds me? A belief, I suppose. Born of our shared struggles.
Many a shared
No matter
struggle.
where my comrades go, I have faith they will be fine. For I know that they will walk their chosen path as surely as I walk mine. I trust them, in short. Trite though it may sound.
But what is trust?
Trust.
What is that? Hang on. What is that? Wife. Hat thing? Hat thing that we know and
I
love?
remember the word. How long has it been since last I used it? It had no place in my dealings. Not with other Voidsent, and certainly not with Xenos.
Trust
Not even in the
must.
time before darkness engulfed the world. Full often did Memoriates betray their own, corrupted by the very power they wielded. You could trust no one but
Trust
yourself.
no one but yourself.
Alone we fought, and alone we fell.
What a nice life.
I wouldn't know how to trust.
It's okay. I can
Is there
teach
some
you.
trick to it?
Just blindly follow everyone. That's the cheek. That's the trick.
Just stay close to this one. You'll learn in no time.
What does that even mean? What's that supposed to mean? Just stay close to a wall. You'll learn in no time. What does that even mean, Thinker? Are you trying to say something?
Aye. Absolutely fine.
Look at us. My wife.
I confess I thought thou mightst have more words of counsel to offer.
Oh, she'll soon get the hang of it, even without my help. After our work here is done, I'll see myself back to the shadows. But before that, I take it you've heard as well.
We gotta go to
Indeed.
Mericidium.
The client seeketh Archons, and 'twould seem our extensive travels and neutrality make us prime candidates.
Well, assuming we take on the request, I suspect I'll be stuck with you again. Don't let me down,
Teasing. Let's get to Mericidia, besties. I'm sure we'll learn about it next time. Aether. Wife. I don't even know, man. I love Zero. Wife. Anyway. To Garlegon. Because we didn't get permission beforehand. Can I borrow the Tower of Babel? No. See, there's this guy, Golbez. We're gonna go fight him and ruin everything and doom the world again. Consider, people have trauma. Zero, it doesn't make sense. Either let us use it or die. It's rather simple. But I actually like this part of MSQ. The content sample. Oh, tables. I actually greatly enjoy this part right here. Because of how it is written. Hello kids, I missed you so much. I mean, I really did. We need to use the tower, but they don't like it. For valid reasons. Hat. Thing. Trust. What if we just ask nicely? Productive. Let's speak with the people. Hey, can I turn on the Tower of Babel? Absolutely not. Hi, can I turn on the Tower of Babel? Absolutely not. What if we turn on the tower? Absolutely not. Okay, but the tower, though. Sure. Oh, look. None of them want, well, aside from the one NPC who was like, I don't get it, but okay. Trauma, fear, all of the above. You love to see it. Where are we going? It's my wife. Sorry, I got a 4 no's and 1 I guess so. You may not touch our tower. Dang. Oh, dang. It's a resounding no from the people of Garlegon. Which is good. See, one of the reasons I like this bit is honestly because of how it's written. They have no reason to say yes. We are foreigners. We are their enemy. We're their enemy. There's no reason they should let us touch the Tower of Babel, which is indeed a cultural thing. Even if it's for the good of the world that they don't understand. These people are doomed. I like how Vitra and Wall run, but Zero walks. People are shouting. Hat. Thing. How complicated relations become when not granted in a clear and equitable arrangement. Politics in general. Vitra, that's it. You gave me a genius idea. What if, hear me out, we were honest tradesmen? The Guardians don't like us, but don't worry, we can grab their trust with trade. Everyone's surprised reaction, but Zero. Here we go. No one likes being at the mercy of their enemy. Quote enemy. We might be honest in trying to help them. That does not change that they don't like us. But if we have someone else come in with trade, Only when both sides keep the interest of another man can an equitable relationship be forged. This is a principle I once thought I understood, but I've come to appreciate all the more in recent days, thanks to Sage Council, a friend from beyond the rift. Someone taught us that you gotta make sure you have all the parties really cared for. Because isn't that nice? What if we were all just friends again? Well, we were never really friends in the first place, but you know. What if the power of friendship before shit goes downhill? I hope I remember Golbez's mechanics. I wish to have a simple trade. Oh look, we presented honest trade and we get it. Fuck you. Guardian assets. It's great because again, there's no reason they should be, well, overly willing. 230. Words are one thing. There is no reason they should trust us. Really, there's not. There really isn't. Who wants to be at the mercy of their enemy forever? No one! Which is why they don't trust us. And trade? No way. Too good to be true, am I right? Right, we have to fight here, don't we? Because I remember this. Because we had to I fought multiple times. Beep beep. I should have buffed myself. Very good at Astro. Excuse me, sir. Can you please just trust me? Trust?
Praise the sisters you are safe.
He's fine.
Don't think I'm indebted to you. I never asked for your help.
You love Garlemald dearly, Lord Metius. That much is plain. But you're not alone in that.
Xenoblade during acting time. Back and forth.
We all mourn what has become of our homeland. Bristle at having to rely upon outsiders simply to survive the cold. Even now, I struggle with fear and uncertainty. Day after day, I ask myself, what is right? Where do we go from here? I've yet to find the answers. But I won't stop looking nonetheless. And I won't avert my gaze from our grim reality.
We're bound.
Is there hope for us?
Aye, so long as we live. Garlemald lies in ruins, but the bonds between us will never be broken. We are the chain that connects generations past and future. You and I, it's links. Help us, Lord Metius, for all we have been and for what we may yet become. Please.
What if we were all friends?
To be lectured by the younger, it ill becomes a man of my station. I will rejoin the talks at Tertium. Might I trouble you to escort me? Ere we part, I apologize for my discourtesy. I owe you my life, and I thank you.
Euless, wait. I'd like a word.
What is trust?
With you as well. I'm to stay close, after all.
I love hanging out with my wife.
Worry not, we shall see the magistrates safely back to Tertium.
What is it?
You bound that man with trust, didn't you? That's
What
why
is
you do
trust?
not require coercion to return.
Euless.
Shall we
Nani.
walk, perhaps? Chilly, standing around here. So that's how Zero came to join you.
My void sent.
Still,
Wife.
I'm not sure I'm qualified to explain something like trust.
What is trust?
I wouldn't describe myself as a sociable person. Before all this, any free time I had, I spent looking after my brother and sister. As for the magistrate, I only told him what's been on my mind of late. But I wouldn't have done so, I think, if it weren't for the twins' influence.
the kiddos.
Trust is infectious, in a manner of speaking. When someone believes in you, it makes you want to believe in them, in others, in yourself. Perhaps it's because the magistrate felt that earnestness that he gave us a chance. As I did, after I was caught trying to steal provisions from the enemy. Trust comes easy in such company.
It's the hat thing we know and love.
Little wonder my world is devoid of it. No one trusts in you, and so you trust in no one. And round the wheel turns.
What a nice life.
During the Contra Memoria, we had already come to judge one another based on strength and usefulness. You either used or were used. Those who rejected this rule didn't survive.
What a nice world.
My mother wanted to save the world, to fulfill the hopes of Memoria's good and true. After she died, I carried on her mission alone.
Alone? Didn't you have anyone to help you?
Almost. 2 men tried just the once. A swordsman and a mage, whom I met when passing through a village.
You can actually kind of
They
see
had saved the people there from corrupted
who
Memoriates.
the one is.
When they learned our enemies were the same, they seemed heartened. They claimed to be soldiers of a kingdom called Baron, and were traveling the realm in search
You
for
can
means
kind
to
of
end
tell
the Contra Memoria.
who one of them is.
They invited me to join them. I refused. How could I not, having learned the lessons of my world? Those who would work with others always have their own motives. I would not place myself at their mercy. I would not be forced to submit. I expected some manner of outburst, some show of frustration at having failed to deceive me. But they simply watched me walk away. I didn't know what to make of it then, but now... Perhaps they shared a bond of trust. Perhaps they were the last ones left who dared. Perhaps they hoped I was like them, too. Perhaps it was just an offer, and nothing more. I continued fighting alone. But ultimately, I was undone. Overwhelmed by enemies that had banded together. I was cold, in pain, wishing desperately that someone would save me. And as I lay there in solitude, I felt it happen. The breaking of our world.
And that's when we all
Darkness
fucking died.
washed over me, and I was swept into the rift. When I finally managed to return, it was to a world forever transformed. My home, now filled with abominations.
What a nice life. There's traumatic past, and then there's traumatic pasts.
I had a chance to learn about trust, and forsook it.
My wife.
I never had the power to save my home single-handed. I should have accepted their invitation.
Actually, it's a good thing you didn't.
Had I joined them as I've joined you, I might not have had to face the end of the world alone.
Because one of them was Golbez, and then the other one's question mark.
But it's all history now. No amount of reflection or regret will change our present reality.
Whatever may have happened in the past, you're still here, Zero. Alive.
They definitely would not kill Zero off ever, right? We already know Zero is a character in 7.0. We've known that from the beginning.
So long as you're alive, there will always be hope, no matter how bad things get.
Just gotta believe.
What you couldn't do yesterday, you might still do today. Think about it. It's plain that you've forged bonds with those around you. If you didn't feel that in some sense, would you have risked your life as you did for a meager ration of boots? I trust you too, for what it's worth.
I trust Zero with my life. And there it is, the hat thing we know and love.
Here it is again. The fire that burned in my breast when you came to my rescue.
Look, Zero's
The
had
urge
more
to
character
weep, though there is
development
no sorrow.
in like 3 patches than Y'shtola has this entire game.
If this is trust, then what must I do? How do I answer it?
What if I got a handshake with Zero? Come on. Can I give Zero a handshake? What is that?
Give me your hand.
It's a simple handshake. Fist bump.
It's
We
not
should
something
fist
you
bump.
do constantly, mine. A friend is a friend regardless.
A friend.
And
So that's
look, we
what it
finally
is.
answered one of the questions.
Someone you trust.
There we go, look, character development. It should have been me doing this handshake. Is Wall just reflecting on all the shit we've been through? Yep. You know. We've been through it. And now it's snowing. Convenient. Okay, gang, let's all be friends. Look at everyone go. What if we lived a normal life after going through literal hell? Devote all your energies to the mission in the void. Okay, great news, kids. We'll get through that. But then, I'm also just gonna fuck things up big time. Do the hat thing. My wife. She's finally learned what the word friends means. You are good friends, the kids. Friendship. In my house, it's more likely than you think. Let's go to the moon.
Let us take a moment to review matters as they stand. Having procured sufficient stores of ether, we may now channel the requisite energy unto the moon via the Tower of Babel. Our work on the star is complete. However, we have yet to receive word from Y'shtola as to the state of the lunar preparations.
A ritual to open the gate, and measures to forestall a void-sent invasion. Neither task is simple nor quickly completed. She would doubtless benefit from our assistance.
The very thing I was about to propose. Let us join her above and lend what aid we may.
Let's go to the moon. Moon, my beloved.
Ere we set forth, however, Y'shtola did bid me relay a message to thee. As thou art well aware, a key objective of our mission is the extraction of thy sister Azhdaya from the void. Held captive for millennia and divested of an eye, she is like to be severely weakened. To make good her escape, she shall require aid. Aid that is best provided by a fellow great worm.
You would have me go in my true form. Very well. Like our sire, we great worms are capable of traversing the great expanse. The journey will take some time. but I shall take myself to the moon.
Things won't go wrong, Pengu. We definitely don't fuck things
To begin
up.
with, I shall return this vessel to Radzat-Han, that I may have both my eyes.
Give me the dragon eye.
And until such time as we find Ashdaya,
If I had
I
a
will
dollar
entrust
for every
her eye
time
to
I
your
carried an
keeping.
eye of a great worm. I'd have 2? Which is a lot, but it's strange that it's happened twice.
will you do this for me?
I can totally hold the dragon eye. That is the size of my hand. I'll keep it in my pocket.
We shall contact you via link pearl once all is in place on the moon. You need but follow Ishtola's instructions.
Understood. We'll be ready.
We're gonna go fuck things up. Let's go fuck things up.
Take care, Zero.
It will be the briefest of homecomings. I'll be back before you know it.
That's my wife.
In mare elementorum, then. Go well.
We're doomed. So doomed. We're doomed! Actually, I want to talk with the kids. Hit buttons. We're gonna... die. Euless, I'm gonna go ruin everything again. If I had a dollar for every time I've nearly, ruined the world, we'd have money. I'm gonna go ruin everything.
I took the liberty of informing Ishtola of our arrival. She and her entourage should be here momentarily.
And look, there they are.
Forgive me. I'd hoped to have everything in order sooner. My thanks for the extra hands.
Alphino and Alice stand ready at the Tower of Babel. Vritra is also en route.
Excellent. You've done well, all of you. For
We
my
played
part,
politics.
I've managed to prepare the ritual with help from the Watcher. All that remains is to channel the ether from below. This should, I pray, open a gate leading to the moon of the 13th.
May I just say how excited we are to be a part of this grand undertaking. The development of the artificial atomos was one thing, but this is an opportunity like no other.
Nidana, playing with death was fun before, but whoa, this is even better.
Stola even managed to get a loan of elegant treatises on voice and summoning from the prized collection of the Sons of Saint Koinak. The Empire's application of etherochemistry in regulating void gates provided us with many a useful insight for our work, let me tell you.
I asked a favor of Grahatir when we were comparing notes on cross-rift travel.
Can Catboy come back to MSQ? I miss him.
Given his credentials, I was confident he wouldn't be denied.
You could say that.
The knowledge of our forebears has brought us far. as has our own. And with our knowledge and resources, we shall construct a Voidsent containment seal on a heretofore unseen scale.
Containment seal? Then thou wouldst make use of...
Aye. A tried and tested means of holding dark entities at bay is readily available here. 'Twould be remiss of us not to employ it.
Just gotta fix the
brands. We shall reforge the brands that Xenos and Fandaniel destroyed. That which held even Zodiac shall more than suffice for Voidsent of any persuasion.
Yeah, about that.
The Watcher is already hard at work, tending to the most critical parts of the brand's restoration. There are, however, a number of concerning factors that remain. With your help, I'm sure we can resolve them.
Time is of the essence, so I suggest we continue this discussion as we make our way to the brands.
Surely this seal will protect us. You know, it contains Zodiac. Did anyone ever consider, really, in the gang, that us killing Zodiac would actually be bad because the Zodiacs then on the other reflections would... all that ether would just chill like this? Because Yoshi did tease that in the past before all of this. He did tease that, oh, it's not as simple as it seems. Let's doom the world like the idiots we are. Zero, meet the Loparits. And Zero, please beat the ever-loving shit out of their machines. Kill their machines.
Dreadfully sorry to have kept you all waiting. Hello there, friends. A new person. Heard there was a bit of a rush, so we gathered what combat-ready supporters we had available.
A welcome contribution. Thine initiative never ceaseth to amaze.
Oh, stop! You're making me blush! Though we have fulfilled the purpose given to us by Heidelin, aiding the people of Aetheris remains our greatest joy. So you can count on us, ever and always. Right, so, we originally deployed these supporters to patrol the moon and keep it safe. They've never tussled with Voidsent before, but with sufficient data, they ought to hold their own against the ghastly fiends. Practical, tactical data acquired in the moment. And who better to give the supporters an educational thrashing than the champion of Aetherius?
See, I'd love to, but my wife here will take over for me.
I believe I would make a better instructor.
My wife has got this. Take it away.
Not only have I fought Voidsent, I am one.
See, this is the greatest not having to do a fight ever. Take it away. The robots, yeah, no, I'm out of here. Didn't even attack yet.
Well, don't just stand there. Engage! 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 Engage!
Fire Emblem engage. And that's how my wife thrashed those machines. With murderous intent.
That'll do, that'll do!
You broke them. Done broke them good.
A defeat bitterer than the bitterest carrot. Using this experience, we must enhance the supporters and turn them into Voidsent slaughterbots! Indeed. Right after we've managed to put the poor dears back together.
Oops.
Pray forgive our comrade's enthusiasm. May I inquire as to how long the repairs will take?
On an ordinary day, I'd say no less than 5 carrots briskly consumed. But if you were to provide
These
us
fucking
with
leopards.
encouragement, we just might be able to do it in 2.
And everyone looks at me.
This I leave to you.
I wanted to beat things up. These pesky leopards. Rally their spirits. Yeah, go leopards! Woo! Woo! Why is the rally emote punching? Get it together. Build these robots. Let's go to the 13th.
We've just finished restoring the brands.
To my boy, Una Cowhigh's
Let us
home.
reconvene once you've finished tending to matters there. The culmination of our efforts is nigh.
Did no one think this would go downhill? I mean, I knew it would, but... I knew it was gonna go to shit. The red side of the moon. Why couldn't y'all give me a free teleport? The moon is big. I knew everything would go downhill, but I still didn't think it would all go this way. Zeramus being thrown into this early is a surprise. Kind of. Though I suppose it's no bigger than a surprise than Lunar Bahamut, which was in 0.4. Actually, now that I think about it. Okay, gang. Let's go to the 13th and have a good time.
Apologies for the wait. The preparations here are finally complete.
Excellent. The Tower 2 is activated, but give the word and we will begin channeling the Aether.
Very well then. Make it so.
The moment of truth.
Hit that button. Wow, remember the last time this happened and it was to go kill Zodiac?
By the sisters!
Oriange, commence your invocations. 'Tis time to open our gate. Aether is beginning to form. Quickly, activate the brands.
And that's how we got a void sink gate on the moon. That's how we got a void sink gate on the moon. Look at it. It's so pretty.
Success. The gate is open, and the seal appears to be in place.
Let's see how well it holds.
And look, here comes our first intruder. How convenient. It's one of the head eyes? I don't know. What do you consider this?
What an enormous gate! Lord Golbez will be eager to hear of this. So this is the promised land. The land of boundless ether.
Bonk.
I dare say the seal doth serve its purpose.
Just bonk. Hey look, here comes our Uber. I mean, our taxi.
I see all proceedeth apace. Remarkable.
Indeed. Just this moment, a void scent emerged from the gate, by which we may safely assume it leads to the 13th.
It's incredible, Ishtola. Truly incredible. Oh, what an honor it is to have been part of this historic achievement.
We could have died.
Is an understatement. None of this would have been possible without you and yours.
We could have died, but this was fun.
Our success has also served to solidify our understanding of cross-rift travel. The Ascians rejoined reflections to the source by instigating elemental imbalances. These imbalances weakened the barrier between realities, causing the ether of a reflection to flood the source. But why is it that reflections are predisposed to rejoin the source? Why have they never merged with one another?
Thou art suggesting there is a unique property inherent to the source, one responsible for such an outcome.
I am. 'Tis my conclusion that, as the point of origin for the reflections, the source has an innate pull over them. Hydaelyn, I believe, sought to suppress that pull, which is why she was created with the power of light, of stasis.
Reflections.
Meanwhile, the power of darkness, of activity, reigns in the void. Hydaelyn's influence would naturally be weaker, and this manifested in the form of planar fissures.
Indeed.
Working with this hypothesis, I set my sights upon where the pull was assessed to be strongest, and through our combined efforts we succeeded in opening a gate to the void.
Look, it tracks lore-wise.
Now, I must stress, it was because we sought the void that we succeeded. Pleased
This does not mean we can go to the other places
the secrets
yet.
of travel to other reflections still elude us. Even so, in the reality that lies beyond the 8th umbral calamity, there are those who found a way to reach the first. I will not rest
We're
until
gonna
I do
go
the same.
everywhere. This game will never end.
One step closer to fulfilling your dream, eh?
Just a step. Many more remain to be taken. Which further motivates me to forestall a void-sent invasion. So come, let us set forth, to find Ashdaya and put an end to Golbez's plot.
'Cause definitely this will all go according to plan. Yep.
Climb upon my back. I shall take us to the gate.
What if I just jump?
As we did discuss prior, I shall see the alchemists safely home, then together with the Loporrits maintain vigil over the gate.
May the sisters watch over and keep you safe.
Nothing bad happens here. Nope. Haha, nothing bad at all. Alright, Uber, let's go into the void, my favorite place.
Into the void once more.
We. What if we fell off, Ritra? Just falls off. And that's how we came to the Red Moon. That's one small step for me and one giant leap for mankind.
13th.
It's red. Red and plays Final Fantasy IV music.
It is. Ever since the flood, it has been a sanguinary orb in the sky.
No void scent. A rather more subdued reception than I had anticipated.
But unsurprising, given how jealously Golbez conceals the location of his domain. Still, we must remain on guard. One of his minions came through the gate, after all.
No one considered we'd fallen right into the bamboozle.
I do not sense my sister. Where could she be? Where?
Steady, Vritra. We've barely arrived. Let us explore our surrounds before drawing conclusions.
Yes, thou art right. I shall survey the moon from above. The ground I leave to you all.
What a nice place. Okay, but like, I really have to use the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm here now. Alright, we're on the Red Moon. That's right. Just look. Wish like it is literally just named the Red Moon. Instanced area. Stidian's just ready to go gung-ho murder. Just a Mikote in a vest. It's the glam. It really is just glam game here. There is nothing in this desolate void. There is nothing.
The chasm has caught your attention as well.
This is where Zodiac would be if he was, you know, or the part of it's complicated.
There's some manner of structure below. Worth a look, wouldn't you say?
I too sense something here. This pit much resembles the Cradle of Darkness on our moon, where Zodiac was once imprisoned. If this place serves the same function, then a fragment of his power must have been sealed in the depths.
And no one ever considered what might happen if Zodiac were to die, right?
Strange, though. When Zodiac perished in the Source, I presumed that every aspect of
or
him
rather,
was thus unmade.
We considered that. But why this works is because there's nowhere for it to go.
But it's unmistakable. The darkness that permeates this abyss. Could a trace of him yet remain? Or is it something else?
I hear thee, sister. I hear thee.
Look, it's our Uber.
Climb on, my friends. Astaya is here, within this chasm.
Surprised faces. Shit goes downhill really fucking fast. Stealthy landing. Look at that. It's his giant.
You were entrusted with Ajdaya's eye, were you not?
I should probably take that out of my pocket. Here, you want this back? The eye thing is always just weird. Dragon, hear me and obey. Wait, no, I'm quoting the fight too soon.
Cool on. Oh, walk home, Aether.
Li Tao An King sees Dies is on in Fesk. Wan ik has in An.
We're here, and we're here to... Did no one think what might happen here? Golbez, my man.
So this is indeed Golbez's domain.
Kies arn in.
Es viel gut ein an in.
Sis esk dir antar.
It's only been, you know, a couple centuries.
For war Meradarn in an. Les el kol an. Zdis sorn I rum. Kai ros an. Ke ul ke darn morn. Di
Nar tal kin in eyes. Athan endran esk tai an. Al kol hes in hes ud lar an. Esk les ud an. Ses razat han luan. Fnoson an hai hes in an.
Ta hes an elgon osk in. Ses kidir in an. Kasta an.
This is fun.
Katao tai an. Es an stra in sorn.
It's only been a few eons.
What now, then? Does this great worm intend to remain a captive meal for all eternity, not daring to test her chains?
There he goes again with the provoking of a great worm.
Ern el. Mis head in und. Kis targo. Asrael dis tar. Sma osk in sis an.
Golbez is a dude.
Now there's a start. So, what can you
He's
tell us?
He's a dude, man.
Sis tar no kol in.
He's actually like above us, really.
Do es inesh igor sorn. Ka som mo. Skom lesa an. Som du ortas.
South.
Well, you heard her. Shall we look into this spot near and dear to our enemy's heart?
Ha 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 ha. It's almost like we're following the plan. Oh no. We're following the plan, alright. We're doing exactly what Golbez wanted. Oh no. Can't we stay down there? A bit so dark. Oh god, I actually don't remember where it is. Hello, my friends. It's time for things to go downhill, because that's life. It's the Bagley. It's on the rock, right? Just want to talk to friends. Yeah, isn't it here? It's on the rock. Yeah, this one. Look at this.
Did you find something?
No, I'm just crouching here for funsies. Behold.
A memoria. But
Let me
whose?
answer that question for you by having an echo. BRB having an echo.
You have lied, pillaged, and murdered. Have you anything to say in your defense?
No. Every one of them got what they deserved. Trusting fools. Like you would-be heroes. Aye. You do well to keep a close eye on each other. It always ends the same way. A knife in the back. And better to have the handle towards your hand. You'll see! Oh, yes. You will.
Boop. In death, may your soul find salvation.
I can't bring myself to pray for the unrepentant. You're a nobler man than I.
If only we could all know peace, am I right?
Victims of the Contra Memoria, then. Like so many others. But we will end it.
Ha ha ha. Look at that.
Thank you. I shudder to imagine what might have happened if you hadn't dealt with the Dark Ones.
It's why.
Oh, her? She's like you, I hear. Hunt's Memoriats taken by darkness.
Well, well. A kindred spirit. Perhaps we will finally have a new comrade.
Wife.
No. I've no interest in working with others.
See, that's
much
valid.
less someone who looks as suspicious as you.
Looks at was wearing the gigantic armor.
If there's nothing else, I'll be on my way.
Even when we share the same goal, we can't overcome the mistrust. Such is the way of things, the wisdom of our era.
We're all gonna die.
We'll make do, old friend. We have accomplished much already, and another person may well have been more of a hindrance than help. Now then, our work here is finished. His Majesty has summoned us, so let us not delay. To Baron.
What a fun echo.
Had another vision of the past, did you?
No, I'm just staring at this rock for fun. You were there, by the way.
What? I was in it. It's them. The pair I met in that village. Which means the one sealed in this memoria is...
Oh no, we've fallen for the trap. Look at that!
So, you have come. You, who would oppose our crusade.
Tranquil.
Oh look, we've fallen for the bamboozle. Why is he so tall?
You. I know you.
Is that so? From the world before, I dare say. 'Tis impressive enough that you have managed to retain your mortal form, but to remember your past besides. But that is of no moment. You are the Memoriat who vanquished my minions. Correct.
That's my wife.
And what if I am?
Look at her go.
Then, I would bid you join me. As a child of our world and slave to the wheel, fight with me for the salvation of all our souls.
Fight with you? More like fight as your pawn. It isn't me you want, but my power. And if I don't obey, you'll bind me like you bound that dragon. But no more. I refuse to be bound ever again. I fight only for myself, and for those in whom I trust. My friends.
I see. A pity. It is for the dragon that you have come, yes? When first you appeared, I thought simply to remove a threat to our plan. Never did I imagine that you would reach this place.
Oh no.
And gift me a golden opportunity.
Oh no. Look at that. Bamboozled again. Chaotic laughter.
Long as it has been imprisoned, this dragon has grown feeble and weak, its spirit extinguished. Your coming has served to rekindle her forgotten hope.
Oops, it's all my fault.
Her yearning to be free, to return home. That is the key to our deliverance.
Oh look, he freed her, and what could only happen then? And look at the darkness.
The darkness is ravaging her. She's becoming a void scent.
Oops.
Aether! Slice!
Rise, O shadow dragon, and obey.
Hear me, dragon, and obey. And that's how, oops, my bad.
Kill him.
And that's how we ended up in this mess.
Damn you!
Keep our guests occupied.
What a fun life we live. Look at her go, though. Look at my friends go. Too bad this is the void. Feature, how did you already lose, though? Come on, man.
Save her. I beg thee. Save my sister.
Now for it's a very tall man. And I'm just a cowboy in a vest. At me.
Before darkness swallowed the world, I fought tirelessly in a war without end. The experience taught me to discern the strong, that dragon, and you.
Let's fight. I've done this trial a whopping 2 times. Or is it 3? I think I've read it twice on Try Roulette.
Come, face me.
Rest assured, I need no invitation. I'm angry. I summoned Duty Finder, my friends. Doody doody.
Accursed light.
This light is very nice, I'll have you know.
Who have ever basked in its warmth could never understand our envy, our agony. You will not deny us our release.
And that's how we got into the tryout. A very nice place, I must say, the Voidcast Stains. What a fun time we're having here today. I actually greatly enjoy this patch. My throat is just kind of killing me. Wait, we gotta take our usual G-pose, right? Okay, out of curiosity, we are not even the size of his. You know, when we eventually play Miss Q on my Lalafell, this is gonna be. I thought I was small compared to Xenos. I've done this fight a few times. I kind of remember it. What could possibly go wrong? Many things. Many things. The Voidcast. Duty, find our friends. Let's kill Golbez together. Knight in black. Golbez.
Expect no mercy. To destroy you, I shall bring my all to bear. Come, warriors from beyond the rift. If you would oppose our crusade, then come. But
Oh god, I'm actually healing.
This place shall be your tomb. I will free us from the wheel.
This actually might go well because I do believe we're on here.
Where my rhyme-kicked blades, I will suffer no obstacles.
Curious to actually see how this fight goes when everyone is geared. Well, everyone except for me.
I will stay the
They did not cool that one down. It's misleading.
Let lightning surge.
Almost wish this was a bit harder. When everyone's geared, it's See, this fight is not necessarily hard. It's just very graphically impressive, though.
You shall know true power.
Hear me and obey.
Bathe them in black flame. My meteors will
I have a shade on my face. Oh, okay, that's nice. There, we're getting our healing in.
a raging gale to rend you asunder.
Right, it's the direction they spawn in. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Look to the heavens for your doom. You wretch.
Underestimating that tankbuster. The servant of shadow.
Let lightning surge. A raging gale to rend you asunder. Be gone!
And then I skip back because it's all some of them. Not the double res.
Dragon, hear me and obey. Look to the heavens for your doom. Where my rime-kicked blades. This place shall be your tomb. Crush them.
Oh, okay.
Render unto me your all.
your light.
That gunbreaker is not gonna cool down.
My servants of shadow.
See, easy peasy gaming.
Let lightning surge.
I didn't take a Von stack, did I? And we just straight up shielded that. Easy peasy gaming. It's not that hard, honestly. And that's okay.
My power.
Oops, it's almost like this was all part of the plan. Gosh darn it. Well, kind of.
Even my blade. So, this is the limit of my defiance.
Get small. Why was he so big in the first place, honestly? Look, now he's just the size of... What, no commends? But that was such a good healing job. Actually, that was just, yeah, we did just fine there. Haha, I win. Or do I? Dun dun dun. You suck.
Are you alright?
Never better my wife. I've doomed us all now. Congratulations. Oops.
What's happening?
Oops. How we all knew this was the moment we fucked up.
At last, the moment is at hand. You may have bested me, but not quickly enough. Too late will you look to the chasm.
Oopsie daisy.
You've won the battle, but I win the war.
Stop this. I beg of thee, let her go.
Darkness made manifest once abided in the depths of this abyss, until one day it dispersed in a haze of ether. In the absence of the great flow, that ether has nowhere to return. And so it has coalesced, giving rise to a mighty void scent. Now feast. Feast upon this dragon and its ardent longing for home with it.
Oops. E-poopsie. Oh no, I've done fucked the world again.
From the convergence of ancient and newborn, an entity without equal shall emerge, one who shall tear down the barrier between worlds. Upon you, who shall deliver us from eternal damnation, I bestow the name of a hero of Eld. Zeromus, awaken!
Oopsie daisy. What do we think Zeramis actually really looks like? Really?
No matter how powerful,
At least Zero
Voidsent can be
tries.
sealed in Memoria.
Zero gives it her best effort. And that fell, which I'm pretty sure they would not highlight that falling if it wasn't important for later. How dare you hurt my wife?
Damn it. It's too strong.
Time to go home. I've done fucked the world.
Our warding scales may not hold. Not against a Voidsent born of Zodiac's Aether.
And that's how we fucked up again.
We must retreat. Everyone to me. Or Ankin. Test na in an.
Haha, oops. And that's how we got played. What a nice fun trip to the void. Unharmed physically, mentally is another thing. You doing the hat thing? You aren't doing the hat thing. Anyway, let's finish this patch and go home, literally. What a nice fun trip we had here today. At least we're all alive! Take your wins where you can get them. To be honest, we're kind of stupid for not suspecting this could happen. Saving the world, you know? By saying screw this one. Time to go home. Rianche, I done fucked the world again. I just like how we didn't consider that. Obviously, I know what's happening here. It's my second time playing patch, but like, did no one seriously consider? The ether there has nowhere to go. Like, oh, could a trace of Zodiac remain on the other moons? It all disappeared, sure, but in a land without the flow, there's nowhere for it to go. I'm curious to see how we deal with Zeramis. If this is a Lunar Bahamut situation, or if it's something more. AJ, I done goofed. A Lunar Bahamut situation being, oh look, the big bad threat, and then we deal with it in one patch. Time to go home. And that's the story of how I almost doomed the world again. I hope it's nothing serious. I've only done goofed. I'm just a Mikote in a vest who's done goofed. Everyone's having a moment.
Do you remember Ciriato and Farfarello? The cowardly pair of Voidsent that dwelled in my domain? Ciriato devoured Farfarello. And in so doing, he inherited an all-consuming fear of Barbariccia. For as you know, when a Voidsent is devoured, it doesn't simply cease to be. Its soul persists within the devourer. And when a Voidsent dies, all the souls that harbored may break free to become individual entities once more. That is to say, by defeating Zeromus, we may yet save Ashdaya.
We can still win!
And to make certain that we do, we must remind her of who she is. When the time comes, you must call to her. Call with all your being.
The Voidsent comforts the dragon.
Thy words give me heart, Zero. Thou hast my gratitude.
Then it's settled. Our objective is to defeat Zeromus. While it is unsettling that a Voidsent could be born of Zodiac's ether, its very nature may render it susceptible to the brands that once contained him. Did Urianger have aught to say?
We have, like, a few months. Conveniently. Ha ha ha.
I see. If the seal may not hold for long, then haste is paramount.
Couldn't we just let it come to the source and strike it down here?
Doing so would consign Ashdaya's soul to the ethereal sea. Any attempt to ensure her survival demands that we deal with Zeromus in the 13th.
How convenient.
I could barely go near it. Never mind land a blow. So thick was the shroud of darkness. How do you propose we fight such a foe?
This is going to be funky in how they play it out. I'm curious to see how this goes down now.
Simple. Against impenetrable darkness, we must wield
What if I just run to
resplendent
the
light.
Aether the first? Grab a whole bunch of light, run back.
And it just so happens there is a world replete with light.
You don't say. Well, you don't mean.
The question of how we will harness that light, you may leave to me.
You can ponder that for the next 4 months,
With our recent discoveries and proven techniques, as well as the aid of comrades near and far, I have faith that we will find a way. But only if I begin my work at once. Rest up while you can, for there will be much to do when I return.
It wouldn't do to be idle while our esteemed sorceress labors tirelessly. I shall be training if you have need of me.
Wait.
Now that's how they ended up training together. They're there. They're both there.
Allow me to join you. I must become stronger for what lies ahead.
Fine by me. Come on then.
Go train like there's no tomorrow. And then there's just me. Meow.
I shall not pass my time wallowing in despair. Using my vessel, I shall attend what preparations I may.
And that's the story of how we done goofed the world again. Meanwhile, on the moon of the 13th, what a nice looking place.
Zeromus is risen, but not yet at full strength. It will take time before the fiend is able to breach the veil. But what is another moment on this long journey I have endured? It remains as fresh as if it were yesterday. Old friend, the memory of your passing and the pain. As I promised you then, I promise you now, they shall sing of Golbez, the hero who shattered the wheel and brought salvation to the world.
What a nice place we've got going for us now. What a fun patch, as exciting as always. From Light's Embrace to Shadows Deep, a world to save and note to keep. And now Aether. I'm on Aether. Aether is expert roulette back. And we got to see my wife. You win or you dies. To be continued. Fun as ever, honestly. I'm curious to see how this all goes down. I really am. Get my fancy new title. I am curious. What could possibly go wrong? Everything!